board work by the complexity of its nature can be problematic. Management author Peter Drucker excelled in describing the purpose of the executive and how they most effectively perform management tasks, responsibilities, and practices. He could not, however, find a consistently significant role for boards. In a collection of essays describing school board governance, Ziegler highlights confusion about the board role and functions. John Carver, creator of the policy governance model, makes this observation about the contrast between individual board member knowledge and skills and their collective competency. The difficulty in getting a handle on the board role reflects a lack of understanding by many boards and their executives of the governance function. Rather than their own governance role, boards tend to focus on management. They either micromanage or abdicate, thinking they should support the superintendent as advisor on management. Unfortunately for boards, most superintendents also lack an understanding of governance, so their default is to manage the board. The traditional board approach to board training is to learn everything they can about managing the work of staff, and in the case of schools, education, while spending very little time on the work of the board itself. Superintendent's approach to board training is to provide extensive information about staff work. These problems spring from a lack of understanding of the role of the board of directors. Boards tend to waver between a flawed theory that the board is responsible for everything, to include managing the organization, and a flawed practice in which the board accepts virtually no real responsibility for management. Boards also have a time problem, again because they assume they must be involved in everything management does. Such a workload is unsustainable. The line between staff work and board work is blurred or non-existent, and as a result, boards are very, very busy.